Okay, quick video now. Just want to run through using Desmos for today's activities. Um, you'll see maybe up here my name is on my graph. I've created an account. You can create a free account, just tie it to your Gmail or some other Hotmail account. And then you can actually save some things you've done. There's something I did for one of my classes over here. And there are a number of other examples that you can make use of. You can edit, you can change. So it's actually a pretty decent little program. For today, you're going to be graphing sine x and some combinations thereof. We are not going to be doing any cos today, I don't think. Although if you do, it's obviously going to be done the same way. The two kind of tricks here, I mean, obviously, if I click over here, I can add different equations. That should be pretty easy and straightforward. Under my edited list here, I can change things into tables. I can make copies of them, and I can delete them all. So it may come up at some point in time. As far as graphing the equations go, once the equation is graphed, if you click on it, click on the line or click on the equation up here, key points come up and they give you an idea of where sort of some of what they consider the key points are on the graph. Now the one thing you'll notice as I flip around here, the points are showing up in terms of radians, in terms of pi, but right now my axis is just showing up straight numbers. So I'd like to fix that under Windows settings here, the wrench up in the corner. I've got projector mode on in case you're not sure why my line was so much bigger. It just kind of shows up better. And for the sake of the video, I thought that might be better. And then other key settings here, the window is set up to go from -10 to 10 on the x-axis. Obviously, you can see the y-axis probably a little bit more than I needed here, so maybe -3 to +3 is a little bit more fitting, and then of course my graph gives me a little bit more room to maneuver as well. The one that I really want down here though, my trig settings, radians on the x-axis, I'd like it to show up in terms of pi. Because those are sort of the key points, again, that I want to be able to see, but I want to see them in terms of pi as well. So that's just kind of getting you started. Your job will be to change the equation or add another equation that looks similar, but has whatever changes I put in the note. Last thing, and then obviously make observations. What you're looking to do is figure out what happens when I put in a slightly different equation like this one. Looks like nothing happened. Well, of course, if I zoom in a bit, or zoom out, whichever, zoom in, I guess. Zoom in? I don't know which one's which. I can see that actually what's happened is the graph looks like moved up. And it's moved up. And sort of from here is 4, from 0. Here is 1, here is 5. And so it looks like everything's moved up 4. Probably not much of a surprise based on things you've done in the past. So what we're doing now basically is looking at transformations, moving equations, moving graphs around based on changes to the equation. You did this in grade 10 with parabolas. You did it in grade 11 with parabolas and exponentials, I think with sine functions as well. So we're just kind of reviewing it and going from there. Last thing, I might have said that already, but this is the last thing, the help feature. There is a really good user guide. If you just click on that link, it comes up and there's a PDF, nice colored PDF, explains the various most logical, most regular things that you might have to do and sort of where to find them if you happen to be unsure. Knowledge Base is a search engine, basically, just to search videos and, well, actually, I'll say that again. They have how-to videos for some of the main ideas that things that people might want to do. Just click on them and video pops up. Somebody with a much more video-friendly voice than I tells you what to do. And then basically under knowledge base is just the opportunity to search by topic. The video tutorials show up, but there's also other information, articles and so on that the quick start guide, information about setting for radians and degrees and so on. So kind of just a help feature that lets you search for information on how to get something done. Okay, so really all I wanted was to sort of introduce the idea to you. You'll be using Desmos probably a fair bit in the next little while. We'll be doing graphing of the sine curves and translations of sine curves and so on. We'll also go back and do some transformations of some of the other curves that we've seen throughout the year. So this section will be a lot of kind of the transformation stuff, sort of for the whole course. So Desmos will be your friend. Okay, I'm going to stop there and post this.